Virgo, listen, your Sunday will not be normal. Something is moving toward you, quietly, and 99% of people have no idea it's coming. November 23rd isn't just another date. It's the one full moon that opens a miracle window only for chosen signs, and Virgo, you are one of the chosen. But before we go deeper, here's your warning. Your life can shift in the next 20 seconds, not next week, not next month, tonight. You're standing in a doorway most people will never even see. Once you hear what comes next, you can't go back. A miracle starts forming the moment you understand this message. Virgo, something you thought was impossible is already breaking open behind the scenes. Something you gave up on is waking up again. Something that was stuck is shaking loose. And before this video ends, you'll feel it in your chest. The pull, the signal, the shift. Your Sunday will not let you sleep after this. So Virgo, breathe, stay close, and if you already feel that strange pressure in your energy, comment, "I'm ready, Virgo," because the moment you say it, your activation begins. Your first miracle begins with a twist. And Virgo, this is the moment everything quietly flips in your favor. You've been waiting, you've been patient, you've been doing the work no one clapped for. But this full moon doesn't need applause. It needs alignment, it needs readiness, it needs you. Because your first miracle isn't loud, it's not chaotic, it doesn't arrive with fireworks. It arrives like a whisper, a nudge, a sudden magnetic pull you cannot ignore. This miracle is fated, this moment has been marked, this opportunity has been summoned into your path, and now your energy is being activated in a way it hasn't been for years. Virgo, hear this. Something you thought was gone, wasn't gone. It was circling back. It was waiting for the exact moment where you were stronger, wiser, clearer. You aren't going back to your old life. Your old life is coming back to you, but redesigned. A hidden opportunity returns, and the moment it shows up, you will instantly say, "This wasn't luck, this was meant to be." For some of you, this is a person. Someone who once ignored you, suddenly needs your presence. Someone who once doubted you, suddenly respects your power. Someone who once walked away, now turns back with a different energy. And the shocking part? This time, you have the power. You're not chasing. You're not waiting. You're not begging the universe to show you a sign. You are the sign. For others, this is about an opportunity that died before it could bloom. A job you didn't get. A dream you had to pause. A plan that fell through. A chance that disappeared without explanation. But listen carefully. What you lost is returning in a better form. Not the same door, but the same destiny. A new path, same purpose. A new angle, same reward. This full moon pulls that opportunity back into your orbit with precision. You'll feel the shift before it happens. You'll sense something warming in your energy. You'll feel movement behind the scenes. And then, suddenly, the door you thought was closed just opens again. No force, no struggle, no confusion, just alignment. But Virgo, this miracle comes with a condition, a single requirement. But here's the twist. It won't show up until you release one old fear. For some, it's the fear of being rejected again. For others, it's the fear of failing like last time. For some, it's the fear of trusting someone with your heart. For others, it's the fear of stepping into a version of yourself you haven't met yet. That fear is tiny but powerful, silent but heavy. It's the anchor that kept your miracle waiting. But once you release it, once you decide you're done carrying the weight, the shift happens instantly. Your energy clears, your path opens, your miracle moves. Because this miracle isn't blocked by the world, it's blocked by hesitation. It's waiting for your yes, not a loud yes, Not a dramatic yes, just a quiet, strong, fearless yes. Say it, Virgo. I'm ready for my turn. Because this is your turn, your timing, your shift, your reversal, your comeback, your shocking turn that no one saw coming, not even you. You're stepping into a moment that was written for you long before you understood it. A moment that was aligned before you were prepared to receive it. A moment that returns not because it missed you, but because it belonged to you. This is miracle number 1. The miracle that reopens what was closed. The miracle that reminds you the universe does not forget. The miracle that proves delay is not denial. The miracle that shows you your power is rising. And to unlock it, to claim it, to step into it fully, you need to release the fear that held you back the first time. So Virgo, seal this miracle with your own energy. Comment now. I release fear, because the moment you type it, the door begins to move. Virgo, your money energy is waking up faster than you think. Yes, faster than your stress, faster than your doubts, faster than the fear you've been carrying around for months. This is the moment your financial timeline starts to bend, not slowly, but suddenly, violently, in your favor. Because miracle number 2 hits your life like a jolt, a breakthrough moment you didn't plan for, didn't expect, didn't even see coming. Something in your money world moves, something clicks, something unlocks. This is the unlock that changes everything. For some of you, it starts with an unexpected deposit. A payment that was delayed suddenly shows up. A refund you forgot about returns at the exact perfect moment. Money you didn't expect finds its way to you with precision. For others, it's a payment clearing. A long-stuck transaction finally pushes through. Someone pays you back. An overdue amount gets processed. Something that was frozen becomes fluid again. But that's not all. Some of you are stepping into a job upgrade, not just a raise, not just a title, an actual shift in status, a jump, a level up, an ascension. You'll hear words like, "We're promoting you. We want to increase your salary. We want to move you into a better position. We need your leadership." You won't chase this. It'll chase you. And for others, your miracle comes through a sudden approval. A loan approved, a plan approved, your application moves forward. The thing you thought they would reject suddenly turns into a yes. Virgo, this is sudden fortune energy. The money jump, the rise, the shift, the moment things finally add up in ways they never did before. But there's something important you need to know. Your financial miracle isn't just about money, it's about movement, momentum, confidence, alignment. It's about the moment you realize, I'm no longer behind, I'm finally catching up. And yes, Virgo, that moment is here. But do not relax just yet, because every miracle has a twist. And this is the one that tests your courage. But here's the twist. You'll have to make a fast decision. Delay equals missed miracle. This miracle doesn't wait. It doesn't pause. It doesn't stand still until you feel ready. This miracle is a door that opens quickly and closes just as quickly if you hesitate. When the opportunity appears, you'll feel nervous. You'll wonder if it's too soon. You'll question if you're capable. You'll overthink. You'll analyze. You'll try to be logical. But Virgo, logic won't help you here. Courage will. This miracle requires boldness, a leap, a yes that comes from your soul, not your fear. Because this isn't just a money jump, it's a self-worth jump. You're being pushed one level higher. You're being positioned where you belong. You're being elevated to a space your old confidence couldn't reach. This moment is about becoming the Virgo who knows they deserve more, who knows they're capable, who knows abundance isn't a fantasy, it's a frequency. And guess what? You just stepped into that frequency. This is a breakthrough. This is an unlock. This is an ascension. This is your moment of sudden fortune, but only if you act, only if you trust the timing, only if you let courage lead instead of fear. Because money doesn't just follow effort, money follows energy, and your energy just got a green light from the universe. So when the offer comes, say yes. When the opportunity appears, step in. When the message arrives, respond quickly. When the approval comes, move forward. Do not hesitate, because this miracle is alive, sharp, fast, and loaded. And Virgo, it's being delivered directly into your hands, but you must meet it halfway. You must show the universe you're ready to receive. So seal your energy, claim the miracle, drop the fear. Say it with authority, Virgo. I release fear. Type it, claim it, activate it. Because the moment you comment, I release fear, miracle number 2 starts moving toward you with speed, and nothing can stop it. Someone can't stop thinking of you, and this full moon exposes everything. Virgo, this part will hit deep, because miracle number 3 is not gentle. It's emotional, it's raw, it's powerful, and it pulls truth to the surface whether you're ready or not. There is someone whose energy never truly left you. Someone who tried to move on, but couldn't. Someone who pretended to forget you, but failed. Someone who thought distance would fade the connection, but instead, the distance made it stronger. This full moon shines straight into their mind, their heart, their memories, their regrets, and suddenly you appear, over and over, in dreams, in flashbacks, in moments when they're least prepared. This isn't imagination. This isn't coincidence. This is a fated reunion being activated. Because miracle number 3 is the relationship reset. It begins when a past person returns. Not the random past, not the one you've outgrown, not someone who isn't aligned with your destiny. This is the one who mattered, the one who left a mark, the one whose energy is tied to yours in a deeper way. Someone is coming back with truth, with clarity, with something they were too scared to tell you before. This full moon exposes everything they hid, everything they denied, everything they buried, everything they didn't have the courage to face. And the shocking part, you become the one with the power now. Not them, not the past, not the old story, not the old dynamic. You. Because this time, you're not waiting for their message. This time, you're not hoping they choose you. This time, you're not wondering if you're enough. This time, they are the ones wondering if you still care. You become the decision maker. You become the one with control. You become the person whose energy they can't replace. This is the moment the universe shifts the power dynamic. You're no longer the one who was left behind. You're the one they come toward. But Virgo, this reunion doesn't happen by mistake. It's not random. It's not accidental. It's not coincidence. It's destiny pulling them back into your orbit with force. But here's the twist. Their return is not random. You were marked. Yes, marked. Your soul and theirs have a contract, a connection, a pull that can't be erased, no matter what happened, no matter how long it's been, no matter how messy things once were. This full moon activates that contract. It triggers an emotional awakening in them. They begin to see things clearly, who you were, what you gave, how rare your energy was, and how empty life feels without it. The emotional awakening hits them first, then the realization, then the pull, then the action. They come forward. They express something real. They reveal something you needed to hear. They open themselves in a way you always wished they would. And Virgo, this moment comes with a deep truth. The universe is not sending this person back to repeat your story, but to rewrite it. You are not the Virgo you were before. You're stronger, smarter, clearer, more aware of your worth, more selective about your energy, less willing to settle, and they feel that shift on a soul level. This is why they're nervous. This is why they hesitate. This is why they keep thinking of what to say before they reach out. Because this time, they know you hold the power. This reunion isn't about going backward. It's about resetting the connection to a higher frequency, a healthier dynamic, a more equal exchange, a deeper emotional truth. You were marked because this connection wasn't finished. It was paused, interrupted, delayed, but not over. This full moon brings it back with purpose. And here is what you need to know. You get to choose. You get to decide. You get to set the tone. You get to determine what happens next. This miracle is not about them coming back. It's about you stepping into your emotional power. The reset begins when you see the truth. They didn't leave because you weren't enough. They left because they weren't ready. Now they are. And the energy between you is ready for its next chapter. This is miracle number 3. The relationship reset, the fated reunion, the destiny pull, the emotional awakening. Your heart is entering a new timeline. Are you ready? Virgo, your path is bending. Something you never planned becomes the new direction. This isn't a small shift. This isn't a minor adjustment. This is a destiny redirection, the kind that happens only a few times in a lifetime. You're stepping into a moment where the universe rearranges your route, not because you did something wrong, but because you're finally ready for something bigger. Your path has been too small for your purpose. Your comfort zone has become too quiet for your potential. Your routine has become too predictable for your destiny. So the universe does what it always does when Virgo outgrows their environment. It bends your path. It pushes you forward. It unlocks a hidden route. And Virgo, that route is opening right now. This miracle begins with a feeling, a restlessness, a pull, a whisper inside you that says, there's something more. You may have felt disconnected lately. Maybe your job feels too tight. Maybe your environment feels too limiting. Maybe certain people no longer match your frequency. Maybe you've been craving a change without knowing why. That's not random. That's the beginning of the cosmic shift. Miracle number 4 arrives with movement, literal movement, life movement, soul movement. For some of you, this looks like a move, a physical relocation, a sudden urge to shift your environment, a new city, a new home, a new space that feels more aligned with who you're becoming. For others, it comes through a relocation opportunity, a new offer, a new job in a different place, a role that requires you to step outside your comfort zone. And for many, it comes through a sudden invitation. Someone invites you somewhere. Someone presents an opportunity. Someone asks you to join something new. Something unexpected pushes you forward. But here's where the miracle really hits. Before any of this happens, you will start noticing a strange repeating sign, a message, a number, a symbol, a place name, a person's name, a direction. Something repeats over and over, like a cosmic breadcrumb trail. And Virgo, pay attention, because this sign is not random. It's not a coincidence. It's the universe speaking in its rawest form. And this is where the twist strikes. But here's the twist. You'll notice the sign 3 times before the miracle hits. 3, not once, not twice. 3, the first time you'll feel curiosity. The second time you'll feel confusion. The third time you'll feel certainty. That's when you'll know the shift is real. This is divine alignment at work. This is the universe guiding you away from what's ending and toward what's beginning. Some of you have been feeling stuck, but you're not stuck. You're being redirected. Some of you have been feeling lost, but you're not lost. You're being guided. Some of you have been feeling unsure, but you're not unsure. You're being prepared. This miracle brings a chosen direction into your life. one that matches the new version of you, one that aligns with your future, not your past, one that leads you to people who uplift you, not drain you, one that brings opportunities where once there were obstacles. This is not the path you imagined. This is the path your soul requested, and the universe heard you. The destiny path change happens when you least expect it. It may look like a sudden chance to travel, a new job in a new place, a spontaneous decision, a conversation that flips your thinking, a door appearing where there was once a wall, a pathway lighting up that you didn't know existed. This miracle is not slow, it's not subtle, it hits fast, it hits sharp, it hits with purpose. You may feel fear at first. That's normal. You may hesitate. That's human. You may wonder if you're ready. You are. Because this moment isn't about perfection. It's about alignment. You're not being pushed somewhere random. You're being placed where you belong. Your life has been preparing you quietly, through heartbreak, through delays, through endings, through lessons, through the things that didn't work out. Those weren't punishments. They were redirects. Everything that didn't work was simply removing the path you were never meant to take. And now, the right path opens. The hidden route reveals itself. The destiny path change begins. Virgo, this full moon doesn't ask you to stay where you've been. It asks you to go where you're meant to be. Trust the shift. Trust the signs. Trust the timing. Trust yourself. Your life is about to expand. Your world is about to open. Your direction is about to elevate. Miracle number 4 isn't just a new path, it's a new life. Are you ready to walk into it? Your biggest miracle isn't coming, it's already here. Virgo, let that hit you for a second. You've been waiting, hoping, praying for something huge to arrive. But the truth is far stranger, far deeper, far more powerful than you think. Because for weeks, maybe months, you've been feeling something shift around you. A strange pull in your stomach. A spark of energy you couldn't explain. Dreams that felt too real to ignore. That random moment you woke up at 3 a.m. for no reason. The sudden chills that hit you even in silence. That one thought, something is coming, I can feel it. But here's the shocker, nothing is coming, because it's already here. The miracle didn't wait for the full moon. It didn't wait for the perfect moment. It didn't wait for your readiness. It activated the moment you started sensing it. And the reason why is the twist you weren't expecting. But here's the twist. You were chosen before you even pressed play, before you clicked, before you scrolled, before you even woke up today. Your soul had already been marked, tagged, activated. This isn't coincidence. This isn't luck. This isn't a random experience. This is an ancient contract resurfacing, a cosmic activation waking up inside you, a moment written long before your birth. You didn't find this message. This message found you. Think back. All those angel numbers you've been seeing, 111, 222, 333, 555, those weren't signs of what's coming. Those were confirmations of what's already been switched on inside you. The energy shifts you felt, the dreams, the sudden emotional waves, the intuition spike, the strange déjà vu moments. They were not warnings, they were activations. You've been sensing your miracle not because it's approaching, but because you're already standing inside it. You've been waiting for the universe to open a door, but the universe already placed you on the other side, and now everything in your world is rearranging itself around this truth. You may feel lighter, or more emotional, or more sensitive, or strangely detached from things that once mattered. That's the shift, that's the upgrade, that's the awakening. The miracle is not external, it's internal. Something inside you unlocked, something dormant awakened, Something ancient remembered its purpose, marked soul, ancient contract, cosmic activation. Virgo, this moment isn't about what you're waiting for. It's about what you've already stepped into. Your timeline has already changed. Your path has already opened. Your destiny has already shifted. You don't need to chase your blessing. You don't need to beg for alignment. You don't need to wonder if you're chosen. The miracle already claimed you. You're not preparing for it. You're embodying it. The proof? Look back at the last few weeks. You felt the energy coming in waves. You sensed the shift before it made sense. You saw signs before you had answers. You knew something invisible was touching your life. That intuition was not a prediction. It was recognition. Your soul recognized the activation the moment it happened. This is why you couldn't shake the feeling. This is why something felt different, even if you couldn't explain why. This is why a part of you kept whispering, something big is already happening. Virgo, this full moon is not bringing your miracle, it's revealing it. You've already become the version of you that attracts blessings. You've already entered the timeline where everything begins to align. You've already been upgraded into your next chapter. The miracle is not waiting for you. It's waiting for you to realize it's here. You are not becoming chosen. You were chosen before you even arrived. And now, your life is about to catch up with the truth your soul has known all along. If you're still here. Virgo, you weren't scrolling. You were summoned. You didn't arrive here by curiosity. You didn't stay because it sounded interesting. You stayed because something inside you recognized this message. Like a memory you forgot you had. Like a voice you haven't heard in lifetimes. Like a pull you couldn't ignore. You stayed because your soul already knew. This was the turning point. Thundertone. This full moon on November 23rd marked you. You were selected for these 5 miracles. Your timeline just shifted. This isn't symbolic. This isn't metaphorical. This is literal energetic redirection. The moment this full moon hit, your name was called, your path was rewritten, your destiny was activated. Everything that felt blocked, delayed, or frozen now starts to move in your favor. The doors that were locked begin to unseal. The opportunities you thought you missed circle back. The love you lost reawakens. The strength you forgot returns. The version of you that was sleeping rises. And Virgo, this shift isn't temporary, it's irreversible. Once you're marked, you cannot go back to the old timeline. You've crossed into the path where nothing remains the same. Prophecy, peak, and now, before you leave, your final activation unlocks with your words. Your miracle is voice activated. Your prophecy responds to your declaration. Your timeline bends to your intention. This is why you must speak it. This is why the universe waits for your confirmation. This is why the energy doesn't fully unlock until you claim it. Say it, seal it, activate it. Comment twice. I claim my miracle, Virgo. I was chosen on November 23rd. Because when you write it, you confirm it. When you repeat it, you anchor it. When you declare it, the activation triggers instantly. This is your final step, your ritual, your yes to the universe. And remember, the miracle does not wait. It begins the moment you believe. Virgo, November 23rd. Full moon is your gateway to 5 life-changing miracles. From hidden opportunities returning, sudden financial breakthroughs, and a powerful relationship reset, to destiny path shifts and the ultimate cosmic activation. This energy marks you as chosen. Each miracle arrives with twists that test your courage, release old fears, and demand your awareness. You've already been summoned, your timeline shifted, and your soul activated. This full moon doesn't just bring change, it reveals what's already present. Claim your power, speak your intention, and unlock these miracles, because the universe responds the moment you believe.